Good Grumpical Monday, everyone, and how the grump are you doing today? I'm doing well. It was a really hot day today. Some rain, but that kind of went away. But, yeah, that's about it for today. Got Rob. What's up, Rob? Wondering if Grumpy going to be on time. Yeah, I'm always on time. Ish. No. This time I'm on time. But, I was thinking, gee, what am I going to do today? Because, I want to keep building other things, but everything's kind of packed up and in my way. So I can't get to that one corner where some bigger sets were to build. But at least I had these two, so that this is the last of the city construction sets for a while for the city, so that the whole Section 3 can finally get done. After convention season or convention in Tampa, I'm definitely going to clean up that corner. And Tampa is also the last showing of the Tiki Bar. Why? I need all those brown and red pieces. Not so much the tan, but all those brown pieces, because I'm looking at it and I really need those pieces back. Besides, the Tiki Bar is just overrated now. What up, Manatee? Good grumpical day to seeing you. I lost my train of thought there for a sec. Another OSHA violation process? Of course. No, let's see. No tow truck. And he's got no safety orange. So, yeah, there's an OSHA violation for him. This guy's fully yellowed out. But, yeah. So, how was everyone's weekend? Wow, this one actually has... You know what? We'll just do it this way. Whee! I'm not going to keep this box anyways. I'm going to do the tow truck first. Lego dude, long time no see. Oh. Just doing some last minute construction city sets for that part of the city because the construction needs to get done. Okay, well, we're going to put you in front. Wow. 2 for that. Put you over there. It's all curled up. Doesn't know what to do. The first one is about... Okay, interesting. You got the new Lego City Police Boat set. Nice. Does anyone know how long it takes after you pre-order from Lego? Because my August 1st release stuff, the One Piece stuff, it's still not here. And I'm seeing everyone with theirs. I want mine. Come on, stop rolling up. But yeah, I want mine. And all the email says is still in progress. I thought that was the reason for pre-order. So you didn't have to run to the Lego store and stand in line and all. So I just wonder how long it's going to take because I can't wait for my One Piece sets. Ooh. I did get this one. I think this one was pre-certified or so from ABC. Yeah, this one was new. This one was pre-certified. That's why I was wondering why the minifigure was already kind of together. But yeah, couldn't beat it. Needed a tow truck in the city because the Aston Martin where 007's been sitting has been there for a little too long, so it's time for it to be towed away. At least that's what I'm going to do in my city. I'm going to have James Bond's car towed because that seems entertaining. Finished a Lego set too. What set did you finish? Just canceled it and go to... No, I'm not going to cancel and just go to the store. No, I will keep it there because that way I can still get my... I still get my points. That way I still get my points there, Rob. Jeez. This thing is going to be annoying with this whole curly tail thing. That'll do. Jeez. Hey, Alexandra, how are you on this fine, grumptastic Monday? Well, ours was hot, but it was still good. Oh, and speaking of that, this weekend me and the wife put in a water feature. We put up a nice little garden area. We have a water feature that little fountains that shoot up. It's really neat. We're making it all like a serenity kind of garden. Really nice. Yeah, that's what's going on. The bonsai tree. Oh, did you stick with green or did you use the pink frogs? Because I stuck with green and kept my pink frogs. Sticker? There's a sticker sheet? Well, if there's no stickers then. Okay. Oh, these scrolling instructions. You're good. That's good. Just good, though? You know, you could be grumtastic. Ugh. Okay, so this is crazy, these instructions. Almost looks like one of those city police cars. And now you put a steering wheel in the center. I have two, one of the green, one of the pink, and white. Oh, okay. That's a lot of colors. So you have three of them and you used all three colors, or you made all three versions, I guess. I just took it for pieces because I was a maniac. I just opened it up, took the pieces, left the frogs in the bag because they're, already sorted in a bag. So I did that. And the leaf pieces are all in the plant bucket down at the bottom. Oh my gosh. This was one of my very first mocks. It was just to hold my phone so I can watch movies. So you go in front of that, and you go down there. Reused. Okay. I reused the green leaves on another one and kept the green and white and pink leaves for later projects. Ah, very good. I found like 9 of the baby bumpy. You expect me to know how to say that big word? Sets on sale for, well, at least that's good deal. Want me to try to say that big word. Let me see if I can even pronounce it. Ankylosaurus? Ankylosaurus? Is that right? Close enough? Is that what it takes? It takes like a week after release day? Because this is the first time I've actually pre-ordered from Lego. Usually if it's a big release day or so, like a January 1st, like I did that one. And I would have done this one, but I live a little further north now, and I had a lot of things to get done for the convention. It's so packed. The last things that are actually getting packed up are the speaker for the DJ booth, the laptop, and I think that's it. Then the convention is ready to go. Anyone here going to the Tampa convention in August? If so, you'll see me. I'll be. I'm right next to the Great Ball Contraption and the Great Florida Lug. I'm in between them somehow. If not, is anyone going to the Atlanta one at the end of August? Because I'm attending that one as well. And if no, is anyone going to the Orlando one in October? I'm going to that one too. Rolled up in sparkles. Whoa, I got a white Lego shark at OBC a few weeks ago. Nice. You going to put it in your city? Like next to your harbor? Jaws coming after everyone? Or the Megalodon? Still never saw the second one. Okay, so you go y'all, and you go y'all. No, y'all. Yes. Okay. The old school doors. I love it. 1x3 old school doors. Agriculture. Ooh, the Notre Dame. Oh man, I still need to get that one. My sister-in-law is from that area, and it was devastating when that happened. You know, for her country people, because that's a big landmark for them. And I was going to get them, her and my brother, that set and send it to her, but they're not really big into building Lego, so now I was going to use it for myself. But yeah, that's such a good set, and I love how it builds like throughout the years it was built. That's kind of cool. No, I knew that was wrong. Will you be streaming from the show? I will actually be with Mark Erickson doing a live with him on his channel, I think Saturday. We're going to do a whole, like after public hours, a whole convention tour. Oh my goodness. Okay, there it goes. A whole convention tour. So I'll be with him. So you can always look up on his channel on Saturday. And I'll be on there with him co-hosting his stream. Well, he hit the ejecto door. Interesting. I feel like they could have done this a little easier. Maybe it was, what year was this one? Maybe it was a little easier or different than 2015. Wow. Okay. So maybe they didn't have all the right pieces back then. I feel like they could have done something different with that front. But yeah. But yeah, so I'll be with Mark Erickson's stream on Saturday, and then I'll be doing a bunch of pictures, and I don't know if I'll do a live myself, but I'll definitely have a bunch of pictures and videos for my channel showing the convention. You know, maybe things that Mark and I will be missing. So stay tuned for that, though. I can't wait. It's always a blast hanging out with Mark at the conventions. Maticus Bricks will be there. Ethan, the artisan, will be there. Dom, cool guy Dom, will be there. So we'll be running into them again. Well, I'll be running into Ethan again because I just ran into him 2 weeks ago. So we'll be running into a lot of the same people again. But it's cool is that it's at the convention, not just around. You know what? I'm just going to put you up here like you're a cop car. Or emergency car, emergency vehicle. There we go. And Ted here will stand with his car waiting for the tow truck. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. I saw like a bunch of my friends that do the Midwest kind of shows. And my buddy Cajun Yeti, he did Lafayette. And him and his buddy Scott's Bricks and a couple others, they ended up winning a couple of their shows, convention trophies. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. So I'm really thinking about maybe hitting up the smaller conventions next year. Well, that straightens out and I open this up. Let me catch up on this chats. The big one, the Eiffel Tower. If you're close to OBC, they have one there. And once you see it, you realize you may not have room for it. And if you do, you're lucky. I can tell you, I definitely don't have room for it. That thing it stands about this tall as I'm sitting. It stands about this tall to the ground. It's a huge piece. It's awesome looking, but huge. But, I mean, kudos if you get it. After I saw how big it was, I was like, I'll just get the little one. I'm good with that. There we go. We got Hank. Does he have a hat? Yes, he does. Hank has a hat. Oh, this one. Don't worry there, Hank. I got you. Get you your little grease hat. There you go, Hank. What seems to be a problem with your vehicular unit? Ryan! Good to see ya. Nice last video you had, too. Video or Instagram? one of those social media accounts that I think it was Instagram. Yes, maybe so. All right, build old Hank up. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. So take that, put it upside down. Got it. I'm saving money to get the new Lego architecture. Ooh, that big fountain. That one's nice looking. That would be good on a shelf with some lights on it. Hey, Mr. Just Break It. How are you today? As you can see, I'm having a accordion fun with my instructions. They were nicely rolled together in there. I need something a little heavier. There we go. That will work. That will work. That's. It's a great build. It is a good build. Good. That one looks nice too. And I've got a nice light kit on it, like dim lighting, some like blues, like sparkling on it. I think that would be kind of neat on that. Because that fountain at night looks really neat. I've seen a bunch of pictures and it looks really, really nice at night. You know, nice dim lighting and stuff. Atlanta BrickCon. Yeah, I'll be hitting that one too. I hope to see you in Grumpy then. I don't know what to do next. You should, Ryan. You should. It's a lot of fun. I had a blast. And then, well, I have a blast all the conventions now, so. But, these instructions are awesome. Put that there. I need something heavier than you. I don't know if I have anything heavier than you at arm's reach. Yeah, that'll work. Now the base is just going to be bouncing these pieces. Actually, other than the one-piece sets, I have no idea what else I'm really looking forward to. There is a couple like city sets that look really interesting to me. I'm not sure if I want them yet until I get that bat painted and then the shelf built above it. Because, yeah. I think after convention season, I definitely need to concentrate more on finishing that city up. But it's so much fun building mods. Just one, nope, two. But yeah, if everything wasn't packed up, I'd be working more on the red coats. I built another piece. I did not take any pictures yet because I want it to mostly scare Mark when he sees it in Tampa. So I won't be taking pictures of it until then. But I built an extra scene for my pirates and redcoats. That's a little graphic. So I'll probably pull it down during public hours, but during like exhibitors hours, I'll have it out. It's a little gruesome. It was to prove a point about the red coat, blue coat battle. Plus, it was fun. Take it, flip you over. Okay. Just like an octane one? Oh, yeah. Same colors, but it doesn't say octane on it. It'd be cool if Octane owned a tow truck. I get to start my pirates. Ooh. Oh, you smashed your last one. Well, that's okay. At least you get to start a new one. Do you know exactly what kind of design you're going to go with? You already figured it out, or are you just going to build and let it ride? I got to get more organized with my mock building because I have too many ideas and I start them and I don't finish one or two of them. when they sit back there collecting dust. But I got to get a little bit better about that. Man, these instructions are so much tension on them. I definitely want to, and I will plan to go if I finish the newest one. Just go to go. Bring whatever. No, it's going to be a real good time. I got the same hotel for Atlanta. I got the same hotel as I did last time. Love being a member. And so I'm going to be good with that. And then yeah. So I'm right next to the convention. Didn't get the convention hall one because that's a little more expensive, and last minute pricing was a little higher, and I was like, no, I'm good. So I just got the Holiday Inn next door, which is great because it was a suite last time I had it. So I'm good with that. Nice king size bed, a suite, like walk-in shower, whole thing. It was nice. I had no problems with it. So above each one of those lights. I'm still working on my Lego pizzeria. Oh, why are you not done yet, young man? You know I've been craving that pizzeria pizza of yours. Yeah, that's right. My mock will be motorized Pirates of the Caribbean mock I described a few streams ago. I still got to figure out motorization because, like, I look at them and they're just like these little things. I'm like, where do you plug them in? What do you do? And I got to, like, I'm going to have probably you tell me or show me how to work on them. Because I definitely want to learn how to do some motorization. I think that would be good on definitely the DJ booth, like at least having a crowd do this instead of like me having just their arms doing stationary stuff. So I think I definitely want to learn that. See, that's why you got to come to Atlanta. I got to pick your brain. Definitely. Yeah, that looks about right. I was going to drink that, like something to drink. Oh. Trevor Dean, how's it going? Oh, thank God I have extras. That one went down. Now I'll switch to water. Stay hydrated, friends. Don't mind the radio and jar of brick separators in front of me. My instructions are an accordion, so they're the only thing holding it down. All right. I don't have the stickers. So mine's going to be like a what do they call it? A repo truck, because it's got no markings on it. It's going to be a repo truck. But if you get as is from ABC or OBC, it's always good because they do have most of the parts. And this one has no stickers, which again, I'm okay with. I am okay with that. Takes away a little bit from the look because this is supposed to have a sticker on it too, but well, I'm not worried. Whee! Doing okay. How are you, Grumpy? I am grumptastic. I had a great weekend. Me and my wife were doing a big water feature and garden area on outside of our house. We got it all set up. The water features I put in today, they're like these little fountain things that shoot up water. So that was a lot of fun. And making that little garden area real nice. 8 of them. For each one. Well, that makes a little sense. And then today I get to play with Lego. And tomorrow I have no idea what I'm doing. Because I'm already packed for Tampa. Minus laptop and little speaker here for the DJ booth. As that one runs away, I'll just put you there. There we go. But other than that, it's been a great, grumtastic Monday. What is wrong? It's 2015 Grumpy. They didn't have the designers they do now. I don't understand why they didn't use. Maybe they didn't have the pieces of Grumpy. Trust the process. Yeah, we'll go with that. Sounds like a fun project. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll be doing some staining because we got a bunch of pallets and really good ones. We made like this arch, like with 12 pallets and on one side and 12 on another to thicken it up. And we're going to stain that. And we've got the flowers kind of in front of it, and then we've got these benches that go here, and then 2 ponds. One sits a little bit above the other, pouring into it, and then the water features that I put in today. But the flowers haven't come in yet because we just planted them in like this weekend, obviously. So, but that was our project, and it looks really good so far. I'm happy with it. Once it's all done, I'll take a picture, put it on my Instagram, and hashtag garden life. Wow. We're just trying to beautify up our big property here. But yeah, I got to do that. The staining I got to do to our back deck and then eventually these front stairs. I'm going to change out, but I got to get some Thompson water seal on there because we've had a lot of rain and Florida sun likes to destroy stuff. Plus, I don't remember when the guy ever did it before we bought the house. So, I guess we'll have to do it ourselves. Have you won an award at a convention yet, Grumpy? No. I was robbed of Best Star Wars at the Atlanta one last year. No, actually I wasn't. My mock was not that great. That was my first convention showing, and it wasn't really good because the thing fell off the table 4 or 5 times. But, no, I haven't won anything, which is fine. But I have a feeling like if I start going to the smaller conventions, maybe I can take it away from them. But there's no way that would go there. You're saying that clicks in there. And I'm saying it's not going to happen. See, it doesn't work that way. Because that's probably supposed to stick out further? No, I have it right. I see there's a problem. Mm-hmm. No, I don't know if I'm good enough yet to win awards. I don't think mine are that good. Mine are mostly just trolling or... Well, Tiki Bar was good, but... Maybe the DJ booth, because of the lighting I have on it, may get something this time. Because I have so many different lights that are going on. Different colors. So maybe. Depends. Depends on what the peers do. Because it's a vote by the other exhibitors. So maybe I have to bribe them. I don't know yet. Plus, I wouldn't know what category to go for. Because definitely not trying for, like, biggest or whatever, because those guys I've seen like I can't remember half these people's names all of a sudden, but I've seen a lot of big castle mocks that are just huge, and of course they're going to win like big, giant scale mock. I mean, but I don't know. I think I'm just trying to go for, if I do go for one, I'm going to probably go for small mock or best effects and lighting due to the DJ booth. So I got to work more on the DJ booth, make it bigger, better. That's why I want to work on movement, have crowd, and then like a built DJ, like moving arms and stuff. But I need somebody to show me all that motorization stuff, because again, I have no clue on it. So we go. These two going first. Yes. And those. Oh, I was going to say my own name. Mark for Grumpy, Grumpy for Mark. Yeah, that would have been different. How the grump are you, Mark? We were just talking about you, actually, because someone said, am I going to be doing any videoing at the Tampa show? And I did say I will be with you on yours. And another sticker that will not be put on. So, yeah. And now I've just been rambling because of my lovely accordion instructions here. Get here and so I can read comments. I'll be good guy. Grumpy, have you gotten an email from the Atlanta show? No, I have not got. So I don't know where I'm at for the Atlanta show, but I know I have my ticket and all. I haven't got that email yet, so we'll probably get it sometime this week, I would think, because I just got the Tampa one like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So I think they put them out about a week and a half out or so. Yeah, the older I get, the more I appreciate nature and outdoor projects. Yeah, especially when the weather's nice. I can't wait for Florida's fall and winter. The outdoor projects are going to be even better. I am very excited for the Tampa show. In fact, I'm so excited. Everything's packed up, and I had nothing to build today. So I'm building construction stuff for the city. So that way I have a tow truck to get 007's Aston Martin out of the way. And then I'll have a steamroller to smooth out the tiles, per se. Are you going to get the new Lego Stranger Things brickheads? I don't know, because like I feel like that's all they're doing for that show, and it's the third set for that theme. That's kind of mean. I mean, granted, the kids are adults now because that show has taken so long to film. I don't know, because I don't have any Stranger Things. I do have a Demogorgon in my minifigure box. I do have him. But I don't know if I'm going to... I don't know. I feel like I have to watch season 1 all over again because like I forgot all of it. So I have no idea how this last season is going to be. I just feel like they took too long, and then the Lego is taking too long to come out with those sets. But it is what it is. 4 orange or 4 yellow? 4 orange. 4 orange. But I am glad that they're finished up the brickheads and got the whole gang. So that's good. But not sure. So many trans pieces or trans threads I could use. And you go on the back, apparently. Boom. Interesting. Wonder how the Stinger is going to get built. Oh, good. Now I'm working on the Stinger. I prefer flatbed tow truck over ones with just the Stingers. Like what you see the repo trucks. And they grab the front tires or back tires real quick and take off. Those are fine and dandy, but I prefer the big flatbed. You can get it's a little bit more. It works a little better, at least for what I was doing. But those little ones, with the little records with the stingers are real nice and quick to get those, as repo cars. They're nice. That's one job I tried it once and I was good. People are serious when you try to repo their property. Sir, it's not yours. It's the bank's. You didn't pay. Yeah, they take it very seriously. And then, too many things with weapons and crazy crackheads chasing you. Yeah. But I give it to those guys that can repo a car real quick. They got the some of it's called an Eagle system for the Stinger. So they have a remote control, kind of like a PlayStation controller. So as they're backing up, they can do it with one hand. Lower or get your Stinger up, like open up the claws. They come out like this around the tires, and then you can just lift the front end and go, or back end, depending on if it's front wheel or rear wheel drive. And yeah, I've seen guys like running real quick, back up, and as they're taking off, they're still lifting the car and going. It's crazy how fast some of those repo guys are. But again, you got to be, because those people come out highly loaded, ready to, keep their property, even though technically it still belongs to the bank. But it's interesting. I met while I was in the transport business, I met a guy that was a repo attorney. So his whole thing was like, people would come up to him, say, hey, this needs to be, this guy's 30 days past, whatever. He writes up everything, sends it into the records or whatever, and they can repo boats, houses, planes, and they've got like all these different crews that can repo anything, like planes. They even have a show, Plane Repo. Those people are serious. They like jump the fence on an airport, take off with the plane. It's crazy. But it's also like, it's high risk, high reward. But a lot of repo guys usually, pop, wrong neighborhood or so, and people are serious about their cars, even if they didn't pay it off. But it is fun. Like tow trucking, is fun. Not the repo part. That's a little scary. Then if you get surrounded by a lot of people, that's even worse. You're by yourself, and you're trying to get, making sure you're looking at the VIN number, making sure it's the right car. Yeah, that gets a little bad there. So where do you go? You go all the way back. You go all the way back. Have you seen the Star Trek set? Yes, it looks gorgeous. I'm getting it. I'm going to be getting it. I love that it comes with like different crews from different series. So I'm definitely going to be getting that one. That one looks like it's going to be a really cool set. And it's going to display so nicely with my Star Wars stuff. Oh, it's going to be great. The Trekkies versus the Star Wars. Yes, Mark, you haven't noticed or seen it? It's wonderful. It's a big Enterprise. I'm not sure which Enterprise. I can't remember what Enterprise it was. I don't know if it's D or E. But apparently it comes with Kirk, Spock, Picard, Riker, and I think like two others, if I remember the leak. But yeah, it looked really cool. I definitely will be adding that to my sci-fi ship collection up here, because that's a classic. You cannot go wrong with a good Star Trek ship. Especially, I'm hoping they do Klingon ships. I'm hoping this one does good, and they're like, you know what, we're going to do some more Star Trek. Give me the Klingon war bird of prey, or the Romulan, because they both have cloaking devices. Oh, I'm nerding out now. But, yeah, They, I don't know. I do like Star Trek. And if you have Roku, there's Star Trek channel, which is awesome. I've caught myself watching Next Generation a few nights in a row. But yeah, it's I can't wait for it. I'm gonna get it. I'm excited. Manatee, I know you're gonna get it. You're probably gonna get two. One for you, one for your dad. But I'm definitely gonna get one. And I'm gonna make sure. Oh, I got space right there. Just put it right there. The Enterprise is about 2 feet long. It's a pretty big set. If I remember right, don't they have the Star Trek logo on the bottom of it? It's like yellow. I'm trying to remember because the lead picture came out and all of a sudden I can't find it again. And I'm like hoping that's the real one because beats that $1,000 Death Star. I mean, I can't wait to see it. Like the people that get it, I can't wait to see what it looks like. Come, up close, but I'm good with not spending $1,000 on that. I just can't imagine spending $1,000. I mean, $1,000 on Lego, yeah. If I'm getting a whole bunch of sets, parts, pieces, like a January 1st release date, and I'm like, I need Ninjago, I need City, I need DC, I need Marvel. Then I can understand. Okay, I spent $1,000 on Lego. But then you got something to show for it. You got bags and a full trunk full of Lego. But for one set for $1,000, if it was limited edition, like if they're like, we're only going to make 500 for the whole entire world, then I could see it. Because then it's like, okay, now it's more of an investment. You spend $1,000. You know it's going to rack up like a Bricklink designer set. You spend $300 on it. You keep it sealed. A week later, it's going to be $600. It's crazy. So, I mean, maybe if they did it that way, made it like a real limited edition, then I can see it. But I'm good with not getting that one. But like I said, they do a lot with Star Trek. I'll get a lot of Star Trek ships. I would love a Firefly ship that, from Firefly. It's not helping anymore, Very disappointing. But we'll just all wait for Ryan, M&R Productions, to get it a week before everyone else, and we'll just watch his thing on it. I wonder if he's going to get it. I mean, he's good at getting everything early. He's got those connections that he's worked on for years. So, kind of interesting to see it. It is not lined up right here. Ah, okay. That one wasn't all the way down. Make sure, kids, that all your clutch power is in full work. There we go. Any info on when it will come out? No, I want to say September, but that's definitely wrong. I'm thinking it's got to be a summer release because it's the 2027 is the 50th anniversary of A New Hope. So I don't think there's anything Star Wars-y next year, any anniversary kind of thing. I could be wrong, but I know 2027 is 50 years because the first one was 1977. Okay. I don't need you anymore. You rolled up instructions. I know where you go. So I don't know I really don't remember if there's anything for Star Wars next year, like anniversary-wise. I mean, obviously they're going to make sets, but I don't remember if it's any significant thing for Star Wars next year. But I'm excited for the Star Trek thing. That's kind of cool. There's something else I was supposed to put on. What's in there? Oh no, that was a sticker. We'll just give you a third antenna. Cool. So how do you hook you up? Do you need to take the... Oh, no. Okay. So... Oh! Does it lock? Oh, it doesn't lock? So you just drag it? I guess you just drag it. But here is a interesting wrecker. Tow truck with just a stinger. Oh, that's... You turn that little knob and it lifts it up off the ground. See, controllers on the truck are usually on the driver's side. Cool. First, okay. You need to go to the shop and get a new stinger, buddy, because there you go. All right. Bring them back in. There we go. Right there. Not too many extra pieces. All those trans colors are going to be nice, though. I'll put them in my trans piece area. Next is the tile smoother operator, otherwise known as the steamroller. Just joking. Gift of purchase for the set is a shuffle. Ooh, shuttlecraft? Nice. But which shuttlecraft is it going to be? Do you know which one it's going to be? Again, I guess it just depends on which Enterprise it's going to be. And we all know Kirk is the most destructive one when it comes to destroying the Enterprises. That's right, I'm not keeping these boxes, folks. That's too many. But no, I'm definitely going to get that set. I really hope they keep the line going, though. I would love, I mean, even if they only did Romulans, the Klingons, and just the Enterprise. I'm good with that. I'm good. We don't need to do like Deep Space Nine. We don't need to get into Enterprise the show. We don't need to get on into like all the other stuff. Just stick with the three, the three basic guys. And then if they do Klingon, you got to wonder, are they going to do the original Klingons? Because they didn't have the squished faces like they did in the New Generation, because Manatee knows the lore. Because something happened on the planet, the Klingon planet, and it was like a virus, and it deformed them. That's why Wolf, he said it in one episode of Next Generation. He said what happened, because someone said, "You're not Klingon. Klingons don't look like that." And he said, because of some virus that, that's that new bright yellow. Safety yellow. Because of some virus that hit, and such and such. Now, where is his head, legs, body? But it just depends on which ones they do. Oh, there's his little. And then you don't need that or that. But you do need your legs. Your sweet orange legs. Now, one set I was actually looking forward to get, and I'm kind of not going to get now, was the Arkham Asylum one. I was looking forward to getting it because I was like, that's sweet. It's a modular. It looks great. It's got that fantasy kind of look to it. The thing that kills me with it is every one of the people, all the bad guys, are in jumpsuits, orange jumpsuits. So there's nothing special with that. And I'm like, I was really wishing that they would have they could have them in their orange suits and they could take their head and put them in their regular suit. They could do that, before they get their orange suit on, they're in their regular attire. But what will we do? The Next Generation one? Cool. At least, like I said, if they keep it between the original and Next Generation and not go too far into all the other ones, I think it will do good. I think it will sell real well. There's a lot of people out there that like the original and the Next Generation. So I think it's going to definitely sell. And I'm hoping they can keep building up on it. How cool would that be to have Star Trek and Star Wars sections at Lego stores and stuff like that? That would be awesome. the new competition. Wonder if they would give it a run for their money. That'd be kind of cool to see, like after a year or two, Star Trek versus Star Wars at Lego. What's got the most so far? Because I feel like with Star Wars, there's so many ships, there's so many scenes, but they keep building the same things that we already see all the time, and it's kind of getting a little old, at least in my opinion. But if they add other ships, other scenes, other worlds that we all kind of know of from the movies and TV shows, add ships, that would be awesome. I'm a ship guy. I love sci-fi ships. But I don't know. I do hope it does well. I mean, I'll help it do well because I'll buy a couple. Maybe I'll buy two. That way, keep one sealed. Especially the Enterprise. Enterprise D. D and E, I think, is when Picard took over. But yeah, they were always known for destroying the Enterprise. And I actually don't mind the Chris Pine remakes, the Star Treks, those three. I didn't mind them. I do like the fact that they kept making Kirk crash the Enterprise because he does go through a lot. I think they're on Enterprise I, maybe? H or I? But the one good thing, the reason why I kind of like Star Trek a lot too is because the Enterprise is was an actual commissioned warship for the United States Navy. So for World War, it started off as like a wood deck, and then it went on to having the metal deck, becoming World War II, and all that. It was decommissioned, like I think after the Cold War. Then it was recommissioned and then decommissioned, and now she's done for, and she had a good run. But I think that's funny that, or not funny, but I think that's great that they named the Star Trek ship the Enterprise, because it definitely, she was a great warship. Great warship. A Star Trek brick built logo would be a cool. Yes, just like that. Like they can do Star Trek and do it kind of like the same way with that. That would be awesome. I think it'd be great, and I really do hope that they're like, you know what, the people want it. They want it. Why cover up those pieces? Aw, I could use those trans reds. Has anyone seen with Orbit? I think it's Orbit. It's Seth Farland, or not Seth Farland. The guy that did Family Guy. He did Orville. That's it. Orville. Has anyone seen that show? It's like a spoof of Star Trek. That's pretty funny. That show is that one's pretty funny. Boris can eat like anything, and they start making him eat a cactus. He's like, my planet. We have to live on different things like this. Yeah, Orville. That's it. It was on Fox. I don't know if it's still around, but that was a cool show. It was funny. Gordon is the helmsman. Doesn't matter which way. I guess it does not. Boom. I think Lego would do an idea set with Lego. No, whole thing. Yeah, but it would still be cool though. And even if they did, just like I said, they did the 3 basic ships. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to have like the Deep Space Nine one. That's a huge substation. But the 3 basic ships, And then they're like little shuttle ships for each one of them. Would be cool. And then maybe a Brickheads line of like original and next generation. Then they can call it. I mean, I'd be okay with that. But after seeing that leaked photo or what they're going to do with the Enterprise for Lego, I was like, I'll take it. Just make a bunch of mid-scale ships. I am so down for that. Or I guess I'll just have to learn and figures it out and builds it up. Do my own, I guess. Actually, I should. Wham. I should. That'd be actually kind of cool. But again, I already have too many mocks. I've got like a book full of mocks and stuff. So, I got to throw that sticker up there. But I got a book full of ideas and stuff. I gotta finish one. Gotta finish them before I start the next one. Interesting. We do two, and then you get two of these. The Orville. Yeah. Yeah, that was a funny show. Isaac was the robot. I'm trying to think. Everyone else. There was Isaac. Boris was the guy that can eat anything. Yeah. So, middle. Sweet. Now, what's with this? Like I said, the Firefly show. If they built the Firefly, I've seen a mock of the Firefly, and it was awesome. But I kind of wish Lego would kind of go into some more sci-fi stuff and do some more ships from other shows. Because, because I worked on aircraft in the Marine Corps, so I'm kind of love aircraft and all. But yeah, definitely, I think they need to build more ships. More ships. The extra parts we'll use there. Sweet. Now move out of the way. We don't need you anymore. Now we got the little steamroller tile flattener for the city. It's kind of cool. Interesting that like the back doesn't have its own pivoting. There's so many different construction equipments out there. So simple. So it's a simple little design. $10 piece. Interesting. There's nothing on the back though. There should be like vents and stuff if that's the motor. But that's, I guess, that. So at least now the city has got steamrollers and a tow truck to get that Aston Martin out of the way of Al's barbershop and the detective office. Cool. So yeah, sorry it's a little short. I know Lego Masters isn't on tonight because the finale was last week. No spoilers if you haven't seen it. But yeah, other than that, I'm packed, ready to go. Can't wait for the Tampa show. And can't wait to run into a lot more Lego friends and all the chaos that is with it. So thank you as always for watching. You stay grumpy. I'll see you next time. Actually, I'll see you on Saturday on Mark's live stream doing the tour of the Tampa show. So I'll see you then, and then I'll see you again Monday for a recap and maybe a build or just a recap because who knows how tired I'll be. 4 days of excitement. Well, I'll see you next time. You crazy, crazy bunch of people. Till then, stay grumpy.